Okay, everyone. Um, Hello, Gators. I just want to thank you for joining or viewing our July workshop on non-physical stress relief. Um, I'm your presenter, Derek Tomes. I am the academic counselor on the Steubenville campus. I do these once a month. Some of you would know me from being a student of mine, or others that are online students have maybe seen me in this role before. But as we continue through summer, many students feel an overwhelming amount of stress. If you are like me, there's not always time or the energy to exercise. So, with that in mind, we want to provide you with numerous non physical techniques to help you reduce your stress. I hope you find a method that can serve you well. Please remember to ask any questions in the chat. I will monitor the activity in there. So, let's get started. Screen. Okay. So, we like to begin by stating our objectives for this workshop. First, we want to define some key terms. These will include stress, stressors, chronic stress, and non physical stress release. Next, we will describe the importance of non physical stress relief. This will begin with data involving stress. It will also provide medical and health issues due to stress. Finally, we will embrace the importance of stress relief. Providing insights into the benefits of stress relief may help someone determine to utilize one of our prescribed techniques. Next, we will go in depth into techniques for stress relief that are not physical. This is going to take up the majority of the session because we do want you to get something out of this. So, this will be the main portion of the workshop. Here, we hope you find a technique that you can try in your life. The objective here is for you to find a technique that helps you reduce stress in your busy life. And lastly, we'll provide resources for you. We want to give you the options of finding non physical stress relief on your own. For those that don't know where to start, these resources will give you a jumping off point. Let's start with a few key definitions. We all have a working definition of stress, but firstly, I do want to let you know that stress is natural and normal. No one is without stress. So, stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. Stress is your body's reaction to a challenge or demand. In short bursts, stress can be positive, such as when it helps you avoid danger or meet a deadline. I know I am a procrastinator, so I use stress to finish my own work assignments or my. I am going to school still. I use it for that as well to finish my assignments on time. So that is for me. But when stress lasts for a long time, it can harm your health. So we all feel stress throughout our weeks. Stressors come in our lives through school, work, or in our personal lives. Stressors are events or conditions in your surroundings that may trigger stress. This could be something simple as it's raining outside. So your body responds to stressors differently depending on whether the stressor is new or short term, or whether the stressor has been around for a longer time. Stressors can be triggered by traumatic events, your environment, or the external stimulants that you encounter throughout daily living. The major problem lies in chronic stress. This is stress that is long lasting. The problem occurs when stressors pile up and stick around. This persistent stress can lead to health problems such as headaches and insomnia. I know when I'm feeling stressed, whether it's because of that procrastination, I tend to sleep much worse than I normally would. Chronic stress is subtle, and the effects may be long lasting and problematic. Chronic stress is a prolonged and constant feeling of stress that can negatively affect your health if it goes untreated. It can be caused by the everyday pressures of family and work or by the traumatic situations. So, we want to make sure our daily stress does not become chronic stress. One way to do this is by employing non physical stress relief methods. If you're like me, you may not have the time or energy to engage in physical activity that helps reduce stress. Not to worry, there are non-physical activities that can reduce stress. The great thing about non-physical stress relievers are that it does not matter where you are or if you get stuck inside. These activities help reduce stress without having to work up a sweat for the most part. Okay. So, as stated previously, everyone has stress. But according to American Psychology Association.org, that's APA.org, 84% of US adults have recently felt at least one emotion associated with prolonged stress. So not only do we all feel stress, but the majority of us are feeling stressors that have a chance to turn into the chronic stress. Um, we have discussed that prolonged stress creates chronic stress, which is negative. The main emotions for these US adults were anxiety, sadness, and anger. I, for one, have felt all these emotions in the recent past. 47% of American adults felt the anxiety, 44% of American adults feel sadness, and anger was felt by 39% of American adults. Again, all these statistics were provided by APA.org. When stressors are always present and you constantly feel under attack, your fight or flight reaction stays turned on. The long term activation of the stress response system and the overexposure to cortisol and other stress hormones that follows can disrupt almost all your body processes. This puts you at increased risk of many health problems, including anxiety, depression, digestive problems, headaches, um, muscle tension and pain, heart disease, heart attack, high blood pressure, stroke, sleep problems, weight gain, memory and concentration impairment. That's why it is so important to learn healthy ways to cope with your life stressors. But there are numerous benefits to be had from reducing and managing stress, beginning with an increase in concentration, a decrease in anxiety, and reduction in pain. Effectively managing stress often leads to improved health. Stress management programs are drug free. Most importantly, stress management programs put you in charge and give you a sense of control, which leads to enhanced self esteem and less likelihood of depression and an overall improvement in quality of life. The primary cost consideration is an investment in your time. So now let's take a look at a short video on stress and the importance of stress relief. So if you guys cannot see this, please let me know because Claudia, you know I am awful with technology, so I attempted at my best. Let's see. And right now, unfortunately, you're seeing my emails. Are we having technical issues?
Oh.
Thanks, Sherry, that I'm better with technology. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we turn our attention to the non-physical ways that you can release stress. This is not an all-inclusive list. These are just a few techniques that have proven to help. Please share your non-physical stress release tips in the chat or on the discussion page that we created for this. So some people try to reduce stress by drinking alcohol or binge eating. These actions may seem to help in the moment, but actually may add to stress in the long run. Um, Caffeine also can compound the effects of stress. Consuming a healthy, balanced diet can help to combat stress. Fruits, vegetables, and lots of water are all ways to improve your diet. Taking the time to relax every day helps to manage stress and to protect the body from the effects of stress. You can choose from a variety of techniques such as deep breathing, imagery, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindfulness meditation. Guided imagery, meditation can produce a deep state of relaxation and a tranquil mind. During meditation, you focus your attention and eliminate the stream of jumbled thoughts that may be crowding your mind and causing stress. This process may result in enhanced physical and emotional well being. Guided imagery is a method for managing stress. It's a relaxation technique that involves visualizing positive, peaceful settings like a beautiful beach or a peaceful meadow. This technique is also known as visualization. Let's continue discussing non physical stress relief techniques. Listening to music can have a tremendously relaxing effect on our minds and bodies, especially slow, quiet classical music. This type of music can have a beneficial effect on our psychological functions, slowing the pulse and heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and decreasing the levels of stress hormones. The type of music matters. The genres most likely to support relaxation are classical, soft pops, soft pop, and certain types of world music. These are largely found to contain the musical elements necessary to help a person relax. Simply listening to music you enjoy is effective too. Although we will have a journaling event next week that I hope everyone attends, I want to touch on this topic in this presentation. One way to handle stress is to write things down. Journaling can help you organize your thoughts, clear your mind, facilitate problem solving, and gain perspective. Remember that expressing your emotions in your journal can be a great outlet for stress relief. So try to write about your thoughts, hopes, fears, frustrations, and any other emotions you are experiencing. While recording what you're stressed about is one approach, another is jotting down what you're grateful for. Gratitude may help relieve stress and anxiety by focusing your thoughts on what's positive in your life. Well, that's a bad transition, took way too long. I wanted to give a few more non physical stress relief techniques. Having a pet may help reduce stress and improve your mood. Interacting with pets may help release oxytocin, a brain chemical that promotes a positive mood. Having a pet may also help relieve stress by giving you purpose, keeping you active, and providing companionship, all qualities that help reduce anxiety. Social support from friends and family can help you get through stressful times. Being part of a friend network gives you a sense of belonging and self worth, which can help you in tough times. This effect is called tend and befriend and is the opposite of the fight or flight response. Another study found that men and women with the fewest social connections were most likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. As the saying goes, laughter is the best medicine. It's hard to feel anxious when you're laughing. It's good for your health, and there are a few ways it may help relieve stress, like by relieving your stress response and relieving tension by relaxing your muscles. In the long term, laughter can also help improve your immune system and mood. Try watching a funny TV show or hanging out with friends who make you laugh. So let's watch a short video on stress relief techniques.
Want to zap the stress and introduce a little more zen into your life? Follow these 7 steps for a more peaceful path. 1. Eat a healthy diet. Forget the ice cream binge and load up on fresh fruits and veggies and lean proteins. Your body will thank you with a happier outlook. 2. Get enough sleep. You'll be better able to handle stress that comes your way. Didn't catch enough Z's last night? Grab a nap for a mood boost. 3. Get moving. Take a stroll around the block, walk the dog, or bike to the grocery store. Find an exercise buddy. It's always more fun to exercise with a friend. Exercise releases feel-good chemicals that will lift your spirits. 4. Try some tunes. Soothing music can lower blood pressure, heart rate, and anxiety. Upbeat tunes can help you blow off steam. 5. Come up with a stress relief toolkit. Meditate. Take a long walk. Watch a comedy, curl up with a good book, or light some candles. Find what soothes you. 6. Enjoy nature. Work in your garden, walk in the woods, or relax in the park. A change of scenery can brighten your mood. 7. Get social. Have lunch with a coworker, phone a friend, volunteer, take a class. Being around other people will give you a fresh perspective and help you find your happy place. It's all about what works for you. So start letting go of the stress in your life and move to your place of peace.
A couple of those seem very easy. Just getting the change of scenery is one that I have tried since I saw this, since I've done the research on this. I'll take, I'm a big reader, so I took a book and went into a park when we finally stopped getting rain. And I couldn't believe the difference it made me feel, not only like even just purpose that I got out of the house. So that's an easy one that I really recommend. Okay, I'd like to provide you resources for your perusal. First, check out, we're not going to go through each one of these. I'll just tell you about each one of them. That's why I included the link. So check out this link to the University of North Carolina Campus Health. It gives you tips on eating a healthy and balanced diet. Like I said, this will be up on Canvas, so you'll be able to uh, get the links from there. Next is a guided imagery link from Kaiser Permanente. Scroll down and use the 8 steps to complete a guided imagery session. Lastly is a short 15-minute YouTube video with guided meditation for you to try. As we continue our resource guide, please remember there are a ton of options out there. This is just a jumping off point for you. So for listening to music, there are mostly like calming tunes, like the Babbling Brook, we all know it, white noise, whatever. But I wanted to give you a more upbeat list that includes like Maroon 5 and Black Eyed Peas. Remember, any music you enjoy can relieve stress. Also, like I said, we will have a guided journal event next week that I hope everyone attends. That will be on Thursday, July 22nd. To go at journaling on your own, check out the link to different journal prompts. These have a bunch of prompts that will just help you. It may ask, what are you grateful for today? Or what was a situation that made you angry? This will help you get started and release some negative energy or introduce positivity into your life. Um, our last slide of resources, we start with an article on the power of your pet for stress relief. Next is an article from Piedmont Health that discusses the benefits of friends and family on your health. And then last, I can't say enough positive things about Dr. Carissa Henry. She is our licensed counselor for our Trio Scholars program. I want to touch base about the best resource of all. We at Trio Scholars offer an amazing service. We provide our students with a licensed counselor, Dr. Carissa Henry. There's a picture of her, big smile. That's usually how she looks, with a big smile on her face. Dr. Henry, or Carissa to most, is an amazing counselor in person. She always is there for our TRIO Scholar students, and those who meet with her have nothing but glowing reviews. Carissa's contact information is listed below. You can also reach out to your advisor, and they will be able to give your name to Carissa. Um, I think of our 165 students, she usually touches base with about 60, maybe more than that, up to half of our students throughout the year. Some of this is a one-time talk, or some are pretty consistent and every week. It's all completely confidential with Carissa, so you can really talk about anything, and she will help you not only in that moment, but without sort of outside resources as well. So, are there any questions? I didn't see any in the chat along the way, but you're certainly welcome to. But I do want to thank you for attending or viewing our July workshop on non-physical stress relief. Don't forget about don't forget about our yoga/journaling session next Thursday, July 22nd. Please complete the evaluation after this workshop on Canvas. It won't be up until next week because that's when this will be going up. I hope you were able to learn something, or more importantly, found a non-physical stress relief technique to try or to utilize in your life. Please reach out to my contact information listed if you have any questions. I hope you have a wonderful and stress-free day. Now I want to stop.